Hey everybody, welcome to another good e-reader comparison video. My name is Michael.
This is Peter.
Today we're going to check out the new Apple iPad, or the iPad 3. This is the one with Retina Display running the Kindle app versus the Amazon Kindle Paperwhite. The purpose of this tutorial is just to show you the core e-reading experience on both devices. We're not going to play video, and we're not going to show you the App Store and say, wow, the iPad has so much, whereas the Paperwhite doesn't really have much at all. No, we're just pretty well going to give you the best e-reading experience. And of course, we will be reviewing the iPad mini as well when it comes out. So stay tuned to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/goodereader for that. So we have the same free book here by H.G. Wells, and you can see obviously that more text could be displayed on the iPad because it's like 9.7 inches versus a 6.6-inch screen. You can see that this is very bright, and the Kindle Paperwhite also has a glowing screen, and I believe we have it about up to the max, right?
Indeed, yeah. We just for the sake of comparing e-ink screen versus an LCD, we have the glow light on as max as possible.
Okay, so obviously before we start showing you the reading experience, there are like ways to be able to change text and to change brightness as well. So you don't have to be stuck at this bright screen, but you can kind of turn it down depending on your environmental circumstance. We're in the studio; it's pretty bright light here, so we don't need to really tweak it that much. But of course, you can change the font sizes if you want, all dynamically updated in real time. You can also see that there's a number of fonts here. Pretty well the same sort of fonts options you have on the Kindle Paperwhite, but you can also change the back of the screen from white, black to sepia, and this depends on sort of like where you're at. I usually just do the white screen, but you could do black for nighttime reading, black background, white text, and also sort of your centering and stuff like that, your margins, if you will.
Yeah, I do like how there's white and black options, but so far many e-readers haven't employed changing the white background into a pure black e-ink filled screen and then turning all the text into white. So we haven't really seen that on any of the mainstream e-readers, but
we still might, because glow light is in its infancy, and if they do like really expand on the glowing technology where you have a super, ultimately your screen may be the equivalent of an LCD screen, although albeit front lit, whereas the light emitting from the iPad is coming from the back of the screen, whereas with the Kindle Paperwhite it's actually coming from down here and shooting up. You can kind of see the 4 LED lights there. So they're bit different technology, but who knows, we might see those sort of settings as this glow light gets more refined.
Yeah, I mean, e-readers are they're coming with higher and higher resolution all the time, so I see no problem with kind of reversing what you see now. All the white/gray background will be black, and all the black text will then be white. So it's very possible. We just haven't seen it really employed in any of the e-readers we've reviewed so far. But overall, you get kind of the same amount of text augmentations between the two devices, because this is a Kindle and this is running Kindle.
Yeah, and you could also do things like take notes, make annotations, and do a lot of stuff. Why don't we show people what you can do on each one?
All right, we've just made a highlight on the Kindle for iPad, and we've just made a highlight on the Kindle. So you can see that they hold their place, much like when we do that. They will stay where they are, so you can always say, hey, what did I box last time? Oh, there it is. So you can also press and hold to magnify a current word if you need help making it out for any reason. You can always also let go on that to note, delete, highlight, or share. So when you go to note, you can write something, save that, so you know that every time you go back to that, you know that that note has to do with that highlight. You can also share via Twitter, Facebook. You can also share boxes of text, and you have a dictionary right there. It's prompting you to download via Google or Wikipedia to get the definition of marveled at that word right there. And same with the Kindle. When you press and hold, you get an instant definition, which is a lot more a lot quicker of a service. They also get full definition, which makes use of the onboard dictionary services, pages upon pages, depending on how extensive that particular word is. Also, pressing and holding prompts you to be able to, much like the iPad, highlight more so you can share via Twitter, Facebook, all that kind of stuff. Wikipedia, you can actually translate with the Kindle, so we can go riving from English to, say, French, and you get right there an instant translation. And this also works with a sentence or a paragraph or even a page. You can translate the whole page to anything from French to even Chinese. So very high resolution. You actually have the ability to display full Asian stroke pattern characters. Also, on the Amazon Kindle, you have report content error. If you're reading a book and you see a misspelling of the, maybe it's THHE for any reason, somebody mistyped something, you can report content via this service in the form of a typo, image, formatting, or other, and submit it to them. So that's a neat feature as well.
You actually see, and we've actually noticed that on the main Amazon website, that if enough people comment on it, there's actually a big tag that sits on at the very top of the screen, right under how much the ebook costs, that says, "Attention, this book is under evaluation. Due to customer complaints, Amazon is putting this book under review," and it actually lets you know right there, and you don't have to really scroll down very far. So if you're shopping for ebooks on Amazon.com, ca.co.uk, or any other site, if a book is under review, it'll actually really let you know. One of the things that Peter's demonstrating here is being able to peek, and this is something that's very cool, and not a lot of obviously you can't do this with an e-ink reader, but how is the page turn speeds compared to the iPad? Do you maybe want to hit them at the same time to see if there's any big difference between the two?
So obviously no contest in the sense that this is more fun because you can peek, you almost see through the back page in a almost mirrored fashion. It's going to be quicker to display the next page because you see it's already kind of rendered, it's already there. Whereas an e-reader, it has to wipe away the entire screen and then kind of submit the info to display on the screen because it is running e-ink and it isn't an LCD. And
yeah, it's almost like a full page refresh.
Exactly. And now it doesn't black out every page, which is nice. It blacks out every, right there, about 6 pages or so it's not too bad. And let's not forget that 9 to 11 hour battery on the iPad and 4 to 10 weeks on the Kindle, so there's give and take in both senses.
One of the advantages that the Kindle Paperwhite has is that you can buy books from Amazon right on the device, whereas with the Kindle for iPad app, you can actually buy ebooks on it because of Amazon didn't want to pay Apple 30% of every ebook transaction, so instead of selling ebooks they just pulled it. But you can access the Kindle Cloud Reader via the Safari browser. One last thing, if you have the iBooks app, they've introduced a new feature called continuous scrolling. And what this does is, instead of turning pages from left to right, you're just scrolling.
I think that's a really good feature because it's almost as if the whole book is just pre-rendered. It's all done. There's no waiting. You can see where we can scroll as fast as we want, and it's just the book is ready for you. It's there. Whereas e-readers and even page turns on the device, when you turn a page, the next page has to kind of load up, whereas this way it's just all one continuous column.
Totally. So we want to hear your thoughts on, from an e-book reading exclusive point of view, which one you like better. You can comment on this video if you're watching this video not on YouTube, but say on our website or other websites that are syndicating it. GoodyReader.com is our website for all the latest news, previews, and interviews, and YouTube.com/GoodyReader is our channel. Let us know what you think, and for GoodyReader.com and a comparison of the reading experience between the new Apple iPad versus the Amazon Kindle Paperwhite, my name is Michael.
This is Peter.
Everybody take care.